Okay, YouTube, I'm Triple Falcon 5 once again, and along with that review video of the Spectre that is up as well, here is the mod guide for it. The reason I'm putting it up right away is because once I did my Spectre paint job here, I told you the mod video would be up right with it, but it wasn't because that gun was my cousin's and I couldn't mod it because he didn't want me to mod it. So I said that I would get my own one, and I didn't want to get my own one until like a month ago. Till like a month later. So I have it now, and I'm going to do the mod video. So here we go. Obviously, you got to take out all the screws. There are 14 screws. First, there's two really big ones, the longest ones, that go into the handle. Once those are taken off, the front comes off, and then you could take the back off as well. The back has the firing pin on it. Do not take that away. And then you could take. Then there's the regular size screws, which are throughout the blaster, that look like this. Then there's one small screw, the smallest on this blaster, that's like this, that goes into this hole right there. And then there's on the stock holder piece, there's two screws that are smaller than all the other ones besides the one right here, and they're individual size, so you have to take those out as well. Once you take those out, you could take this piece off, and then you could take a screwdriver, a flathead, or just as slow as can, just start trying to open it up. I'm gonna use a flathead just to be safe. So you guys heard that was a plane going by. I don't know if you heard it or not. Okay, almost done. Should be good. Okay, once the shell is off, you're gonna want to remove your turret barrel thing. That you could just push this button back, and it comes right out by itself. And you could also remove this piece because you don't want that to be lost. Anyway, here's your barrel. This is what we're going to be modding mostly. There's some other mods that are pretty simple, but this is the basic one. There's no drill needed. It's all by cutters or by your hands, whatever you prefer. What you want to do is you want to take a screwdriver or anything flat. I found an easy solution. You could take the claw of a hammer, stick it between the peg, and just easily pry open. And then once it gets to about the point where it's about to come out, put your hammer away and pull it out. Putting your hand in the back because there's a piece that's going to fall out. Okay, I'm just going to do it with my hammer. Keep your back hand up so the piece doesn't fall out. Nice and gentle. It should have came out. Okay, I just got it. If it comes out not as badly as mine did, this piece comes off, or the back piece comes off, then the pin could be removed. There's a spring on the pin, which you do not want to lose. This end might come out, so the spring might come out as well, so watch out for that. But then once this is done, all you have to do is there's 5 screws all around here that are that you just have to take out, and then you could take the barrel apart and get to the air restrictors. Let me do that now. Okay guys, when you take the screws out, you want to take the barrel off like this so nothing falls out, and then it's going to look a little like this inside. I've done 4 of the air restrictors already. I'm leaving 1 so you could see. What you want to do is take out the peg, leave that, and then take out the air restrictor and air restrictor spring and throw those 2 away. Then you want to take a knife or a cutter or something that'll cut these 3 little pegs right here, 1, 2, and 3, until there's a big hole in the center. That's what you're looking for. Let me see if this knife will work for these, because the cutter that I'm using takes a long time to do. Yeah, and this is just not working, so what I do is I take the cutters, my mini ones, and I just pick away at this and keep on cutting these little pegs from either side until they're basically cut completely. And then once they're cut completely, I'll show you what happens. Almost done. Okay, usually once you've cut enough, it will eventually come out like this. So now you're just left with this. You can throw this away, and you just want to put this back into the blaster. You want to put all them back in, line up the screw holes, and put this back together, put those screws in, and then from there I'll show you what to do. Next, there's 2 safety removers that you want to remove. You first unscrew this trigger that's held down by this screw, and then there's 2 safety features. This, you want to take the trigger off, and then this one, I'll explain what it does. It's all one piece that's made in 2 pieces. This little circle at the end goes into the back of this barrel, right, I don't know where, but it does. And then once that's in there, the trigger is able to be fired. But once it's taken out, once it's not in there, meaning that the barrel is down, the trigger can't be pulled. So you just want to remove these 2 pieces and their springs completely, so all you have left is the trigger and the catch. So there you go. The next thing you want to do is just take out your plunger and spring and do your basic mods, which are take this out, take off the O-ring, tape under the O-ring with whatever tape, I forget what the name of it, Teflon tape, and then re-lubricate it with Vaseline or any lube that you have, and then take a little stretch out of the spring. I'm going to do all that, put the blaster back together, and show you how this performs after it's, the mod is complete. And one last thing, if you do want to make a holster for this, you want to take off this piece. This piece is just for the silencer attachments, that's fake. It's flat if this piece is off, which is better for holsters. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do that maybe if I paint this one day. But I'm going to do all what I said and then finish up with a firearm demo. Okay guys, I'm running out right now, so I'm just gonna make this last segment real quick. The Spectre is finished and put back together. It's not completely put back together yet, but it does fire as shown. This fire as shown. So there you go. The ranges are now about 35 to 40 feet, and it's working really fine. I love the video. This is gonna be up, and thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the delay of videos. I was busy the last couple days, but a long shot mod tutorial will be up within a day, probably tonight.